Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Modding Madness with the K70 Keyboard, LAGERTHA, the Shield Maiden project. Well, we got some color on it now, and I've been experimenting with certain materials as well, like wobbler, some more wooden parts, chains as well, some rusty chains, to decorate it like I told you last time. So, as I mentioned, I made Ragnar's Revenge, and this one is dedicated to his first wife, LAGERTHA, the Shield Maiden, and so it has to basically look the same. This time we're at my little, very tiny workshop at home, so we're cramped for space a little bit, but at least it's clean. We don't have that dust problem. So let me show you what's been going on. Pretty much got all the hardware in, and as you can see on the back plate here, I made a shield, a LAGERTHA shield. I say LAGERTHA shield because if I Google, of course this is the Hollywood version, if I Google the different versions of Viking shields, then you see that some of them are very colorful and you know, very creative. And some of them are realistic, the other ones are just pretty much fiction, I'd say. But when I Google a LAGERTHA shield, I always end up with this turquoise type of color. And so that's basically what the director of the series probably went for, and so I like that actually, and that's what the Scottish also use, and so I tried to make a little version of that. That's actually covering up the air vent in the back, and I've left a little bit of air on all sides, and now what I'm going to do is these are leftovers from Ragnar, or from some other project actually, because they're red, and I'm going to fit one of these in the back here. I've already soldered the wire on here, like this. Now I'll put it just about there, pointing upwards, so that you always get the light even when it's closed. As you can see, we've got some flowers, and everything is rusted down a little bit with stain. We've got some rusty chains here as well. This flower part, actually, when I put this on, I haven't screwed it on yet, it actually joins with this flower stem and petal part as well, and so it makes it look as if it's one piece. I've got some leaves and some parts here as well, got some here going on there, put some more studs on the side. As you remember in Ragnar's Revenge, I had the doors which opened up with chains and pulleys and winches, and so I've got that to match that style as well. The same thing is going on here. I'm going to put some more rusty chain. It's going to make it look as if it's actually holding the lid up like this, or the flap, and so when it opens then they just drop onto the pulley, but it's not actually doing it, it's just decoration. And then on the other side, once again, it's basically the same thing. Yeah, you got the studs and everything rusted down as well with stain, and some chain here as well, with half pulleys as if they're coming out of the wood. Yeah, that's what I've been up to now, and what I'd like to show you now is, you know, I'm going to fit in this. I'm going to hot glue in two of these LEDs, and then we'll see how it's working there. One little problem that has cropped up for some reason is, and so I probably might have to change that, is I'm having problems with this transformer, with the 2.5 ampere transformer. It doesn't always turn on the first time, even when I unplug the USBs, which are also sucking about 500 to 800 milliamperes, each one of them. For some reason, it's not always turning on. That switch problem I actually fixed, because the culprit there was this switch, but I managed to fix that. Thanks God it had nothing to do with the wiring or anything, so I didn't have to change that. But I'm having problems with the 2.5 ampere 5 volt connection, so I might have to change that. But that doesn't change anything on the case, of course. The case is working fine. So I guess that the next update will actually be the last one, and then you can see some high gloss video and photos. Until then, let's do some soldering.